Bedford High School and a daughter who will be a freshman next year. We absolutely love the school. We're happy with most everything that goes on. The kids are academically great grades. The teachers have been great, and for the most part, we're happy with it. I did follow the nickel and dime issue, and I'm now aware of the Water for Elephants issue. I don't like to follow blindly, and I did read the nickel and dime book myself, and I did the research myself. I have not had time to fully read, as many of you have not also, to read the Water for Elephants book. But just from the excerpts that I've read, I'm more than alarmed at what could even be considered a book for students in high school to read. It is adult content. I was uncomfortable reading it myself, brought my husband to read it, and I was uncomfortable having my husband read it. Maybe the book has a good storyline. It probably does, since they're making that movie about it. Maybe it's interesting, maybe it's well written, but that does not negate the inappropriateness of the very, very graphic text. Would it be okay to show just a little bit of porn in a science class movie at the high school? If there's educational value, it's going to be in it also. That makes no sense at all. If I was to bring in a snack for you, and I put something inappropriate in the snack, maybe just a little poison or something else, it destroys the entire food. You don't just say something is good because there's 330 good pages and 5 bad pages. If those 5 bad pages are inappropriate for 14, 15, 16 through 18-year-old students, I do not believe that is something that should be offered to the students, especially with so many more books that could be used. There's probably educational value to it, but that graphic text does not mean that that should be put in their brains. What is in their brains, what is put in there visually and reading is done and cannot be taken out. I understand you have to support your teachers, but you also have responsibility to the parents and more to the students themselves. You need to protect them, and we need to be able to trust you, and we're putting our kids in your hands. There really seems to be a problem with choosing appropriate material in the high school. I don't know if it's because it is a new school and you're trying to figure out the lines that need to be drawn. I don't know if it's just that we're under the impression that teenagers are mature enough to handle sexual material and profanity because of what's in the media already these days. It's true, kids are exposed to a lot more than they used to be. But many parents, like myself, I do everything I possibly can to protect them from it. My kids don't see R-rated movies. I probably won't let them see R-rated movies until they're adults on their own, not living in my home, unless I've seen it and know what's in it already. I think the last place that we should have to worry about those things is at the school, where I should be able to trust they're safe. The book is apparently included in the intercession group. This should make no difference, in my opinion, whether it's appropriate or not. It's offered by the school. I don't understand this particular intercession group. There are a lot I don't understand for the intercession groups. I really do love intercession. My son had a great year with it last year. But I do see some that have absolutely no educational value at all. It would be nice to see maybe more intercessions that include work-study programs and have the kids do internships at different jobs, or maybe even go to local college courses, something like that, if you want to consider that. So it's a public school. I totally get that. I know that it's difficult to please everyone, but I believe that you would be better served in erring on the side of caution for the kids. I'm really saddened by the fact that I have to even be in this room talking about these things because I want to be proud of my kids' school. More than once, I found myself defending Bedford High School to my other friends that don't attend the town, and that hurts me. Do I need to read every single thing that they're given? And I'm asking you to please take the time and to consider that there are conservative families out there. There are families that don't have time to read everything. With this whole issue with the intercession, I am 100% positive that parents may have signed that intercession or let their child take this intercession for this particular thing by the time for them signing it or okaying them to take the intercession did not give them enough time to read the book and really understand what kind of vulgarity is in the book. That the school, they would have thought that the school, okay, there'll be some mature, a few mature things, maybe it'll say a few swear words here and there. I don't think that the parents are really fully aware of what's in the book that their children are going to be reading. So I'm just asking you to please talk to the teachers to help them make good curriculum decisions on the behalf of the students, and take a new look at how the material is chosen for our kids, whether it's intercession or regular curriculum for a daily basis. Because what's being done now, I don't really think is working. Thank you.